Right, everyone, I've made myself this box. I've had to make it before I can show you it. And I'm going to share with you now how to put it together. So I'll draw the shape in a minute for you. I'll give you the measurements in a minute. Okay, there we are. So, and it is really easy to do. Once you've mapped it out, you just need to put it together. Well, actually, that should go on the top. I put mine underneath. And it's a little box you can make. So, let's just go around and give you the measurements. So, on a piece of paper, you need your piece of paper 12.5 centimetres wide. Okay? And then what you're going to do is you're going to mark out the full length of this. This is 16 centimetres wide. And what you have to do is you're going to have to crease this there. I'll give you the measurements in a minute. Crease that there. So you need to do it, mark out on your card 6 centimetres. So you start, mark it out, and then mark it out 6 centimetres, then a centimetre, then 6 centimetres, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 again, then a centimetre, then 2 centimetres. Mine's a little bit longer, but it doesn't matter. And then on this section, which you're going to have to mark out as well, because these are your flaps. Two centimetre in. So that's 2 centimetres in, then 1 centimetre. Then we're going to go 6 centimetres. Then 1 centimetre. And then 2 centimetres. And then we're going to do that further down here. So again, we're going to go 2 centimetre, 1 centimetre, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 centimetre, 1 centimetre, 2 centimetres. Okay? And we're just going to draw them lines for now. Then we get to 6. That doesn't look like 6, that's 6, isn't it? Then 1. I miscalculated that. And then 2, that's it. And then 2 centimetres. So that's what we're going to do on that side. Then we're going to turn this over. And we're going to now start and do it this side. So from the edge, always work from the edge. You're going to need 6 centimetres, which is there. 1 centimetre there. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is there. 1. And then 2. And do exactly the same on this one. So you've got 6 centimetres. 1, 6, 1 and 2. And then all we have to do is to draw those lines. And that's it. And the only thing I have to do now is to cut that, which is from there to there. We're going to cut this section out here. So you just cut the rectangle out on the outer line. Like that. Just like that. I'm just going to line that one up a little bit because you don't want them overdone. There we go. Now I am going to use the scoreboard. So I get my little scoreboard out, and I'm just going to score this. Move that down just so I get the score line. And I'm going to move this to here. Move it down slightly. Turn it around. And I just have to make sure I've got the score lines right. Right. So now we've got everything scored like we need to. And then what we're going to do is we're going to cut out all the shapes that we need to. So, first of all, we need to cut down to here. We need this one. I'm going to cut there. We use a little ruler because I know what I'm like. Just cut to that little corner there, and you take that one off completely. So we're taking this corner off. Take that out. Then what we need to do is we need to cut down here. Cut from there down to there, but only take the first section off. That's that one. And then we're going to shape that like that and copy that on the other side. So we're just going to take that off, take that out, cut down to that one. We've got that there, so it's that way. That's it. Cut down to there. Take that top bit off, that first section off. And then we're going to shape that. Like that. Oops. So you've done your two little flaps, and you've got that one as well. And that folds down. Now, on this section, we need to take off, yeah, I did mine the other way around, yeah. Okay, because that has to fold over to there, so that will go over. And that will, I think that comes off now, doesn't it? Where we've scored it. See, that goes like that, and then that goes inside, like that. So then you don't want all of this on. Now I do need, let me have a look. That's it. We need to take that out. I'm going to take the whole of that out. So we've just got that. And then when that folds, it goes to there. See, like that. So then we need to take this section out. You don't have to keep those flaps on, you see. And we need to take this section out. And then all we need to do is to do that. So that's going to go there. That will tuck inside there. And there's your little box. And that just fits over. Like that. So you can make yourself a nice little box. So what I'm going to do at the moment is just fold this. I was going to keep the flaps on, but you don't have to. I've just realised that. I don't have to keep the flaps on. And I don't particularly want flaps on mine because they get in the way when you're putting stuff in. So yeah, I don't need to do that. So what I'm going to do now is just to pop that over like that and sit that in the edge so it's nice and neat. And the way to do that, if you get a ruler and then just press down on the ruler, that neatens that up. And then this one slips in. I'm going to cut this as well. Just trim that off a little bit on each side. Then that will sit in the box like that. But I'm going to glue mine and then put the ruler in to fasten it down. So I'm just going to do that, quickly pop that in, and then get my ruler and press my ruler down inside. Like that. And there is your little box. And then you can put little fasteners on here using buttons and whatnot. But that's just a really easy, for scrapbooking, it's a really good, easy box. So I'm just going to use a piece of this. Let me see, that will go in there. Drops in like that. But you can decorate these up. Let me just add a bit of colour to them. You can do what you like with them, right? That one. I'm just going to add a bit of this colour as well. A little miniature dauber here, and I'm just going to daub that in. Just do that. So you can colour yours in, or whatever you want to do. Brush them, doesn't matter to me. Stamp on them, you know, write on them, whatever you want to do. So I don't know, we can just imagine you've coloured it in, stamped on it, or whatever you want to do. And you can put notes. Like that. You can even edge those. Take the edging off. Pop them into your little box and then flip that over and fasten these up. But what I find for these are great if you want to send some buttons or something. So like I've got lots of vintage buttons, but if I want to give a friend some buttons, so I'm going to just grab this one. And so see, I've got these tiny, let's say I wanted to send some little buttons. These are like concaved, so they're rounded. Let me just find the others. So if I want to send 6 of those, hang on, because I will find them. I'll have plenty of them. I did have. Isn't it funny when you want them, you can't find them? Let me just see. Come on, Fee, you had loads before. Oh well, let's just choose some. Say I wanted to send 3 of those. 3 of those. That's a different one. Oh, come on, I've got to find 3 of the same. I can't believe I can't find 3 of the same. Right, it's going to be beads and stuff everywhere. You can find 3 of the same. They're not the ones I actually wanted to send, to put in it, but I'm just showing you anyway. Oh, yeah, that'll do. There's 3 of them. So if I take my needle, I think this one will work, and I just pop in so they're not very wide. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just giving you ideas. Remember, I'm just showing you what to do, and then I'm just giving you really quick ideas. I don't have to decorate them up or anything. I just have to show you the idea. Okay, so let's take this one. And we'll go through here. I'm just giving you ideas for you to be able to make something nice for somebody and send it on to them. Yeah? Because that's the whole point, is make things nice. Gifts. Lots of gift ideas. You know, we're not far off blooming Christmas again. A little box like this is a gift, or in with other gifts. I'm sure I would appreciate something like this if somebody made it for me. I know that for a fact. See how you can just pop them on the card? And I'm going to go to this side and then do these 3 as well. So I'm going to call this my button box holder, because that's what it is, and it's lovely. A nice little button box holder. You can do these little cards up however you want. And it's a great way of gifting something, isn't it, for a friend. You can do several cards. If you want to make this wider, you just do 2 centimetres there and 2 centimetres there. That's all you need to do. And then you could do a pack of these, make these little button cards up. See, like that. Then you just trim that and tie that in a knot. And there, look. I've put notes, but you could put buttons. You can use them for anything. And put a little card in there, 2 or 3 of them in there. We can make another one, can't we? Let's make another one. Why not? Might as well use this scrapper card up. Make sure that one fits. Oops, does it go that way? Right. Just need to cut that down a little bit. That's fine. I'm happy doing that. Again, we're just going to put your little marks in where you want your buttons to go. That way I don't have to take, I wouldn't have to take all of them off, would I? So just let me get a bit more thread. I just think it's a great way of organising your buttons. Now you could make a caddy. Like I've shown you how to do the caddy this morning. You could make another caddy. But not as high, and make these on bigger cards. And do you know what? That is a good idea for you. Make a button caddy. Okay, let's find 3 more buttons. Well, we could put bigger ones on, you know. Let's have a look. What would they look like? Well, we could do 2 of those, couldn't we? But I do like the smaller ones. Let's have a look. That one, and that one, I think. Is that done? That looks a bit lighter. Oh. Put it through the button thing, through the card fee. There you go, and look at that. I love them. They're quite nice, actually. I could even get one more in there and then fold that over. But decorate these however you want them. Use card, tissue, whatever you want to do with them. I just think it's a really good idea to make some button boxes. But you could then, if you had so many sets of each, put them in the boxes, and then you could put the button on top there if you've got lots of them like me, and then stack them in a caddy, and you'll know exactly what you've got and what you need to use. That's a good idea. I think so anyway. Well, I hope that's helpful. And I'm just going to cut that off. It's not notes to take the picture. Okay, so we're going to do it like that and take the picture. Hope that's helpful. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye bye for now.